Now, recorder from the basement of the house I own the mortgage on, it's just another day.
There are a few Marvel projects coming out this year, to say the least, but there are only two projects that really have any legs. Falcon, I'm calling Captain America, Brave New World, came out on February 14th. Professional and audience reviews are askew, to say the least. The only abnormal thing is that the audience seems to think higher of it than the critics. Maybe after 3 sets of reshoots and a rumor of a complete reshooting of the movie, I guess Disney went out of their way to please the general audience. Here's hoping they make that money back after shooting a movie 3 times. Looks like I'm amending this in real time. Falcon, Brave New World, did apparently make its posted budget back. What its real budget is, I guess we'll find out down the road. So for this weekend, it looks like it was a success. But other projects are coming down the line. Daredevil Born Again is coming to Disney Plus in March. Thunderbolts, *, comes out in May. Fantastic Four First Steps will be out in July. Also out in July will be Ironheart on Disney Plus, and also on Disney Plus will be Wonder Man. Although Wonder Man will be coming out in December. And there's not a lot of chatter about the last 2. So the way I see it, Marvel's hopes basically rest on 2 projects. Daredevil Born Again on Disney Plus, and the Fantastic Four movie. And they should, because there's a lot of fan interaction and organic talk about these 2 projects. Even with its past failures with the FF is still a viable property. And that's good, since they want to make it their MCU soft reboot. Daredevil is a solid property, as long as they can keep the ball rolling. They already scrapped the completed 8 episodes to reshoot the project in its entirety to make it more like the Netflix series. And they were right to do so. Netflix Daredevil series is quite possibly the greatest long-form storytelling not done by HBO or Showtime. I would love to see the viewing hours on this. I would love to see the viewing hours. Because it had to be a lot. I know I personally watched the entire series twice. At least twice. And if Daredevil Born Again is anywhere near as good as the Netflix series, it'll be well worth the price for Disney Plus. And all I have to do is follow the blueprint and the model. It's been laid out by Netflix. Just keep doing that, and it'll be a great show. And you don't have to link to anything yet. I mean, sure, bring in some other street-level vigilantes, so on and so forth. But that's all you have to do. There's no need to bring it into the mainstay MCU. You just leave it its own separate thing, its own gritty superhero drama, and it'll be great. It'll be absolutely great. But Marvel and Disney really want to make movies. And that leads us to the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four First Steps is almost a clean slate for Marvel to work from. They don't have to attach it to anything yet, but they will. And it's still a stable property. I mean, the first 2 FF movies they were good and they were serviceable. The Trash Trank film was just trash. It was bad. And they have to find a way to nail Doctor Doom. That's a must. The other movies just missed the point of that character, especially Fan Four Stick. You have to nail this villain. He is complex. He is driven. He is multi-layered. He's not just a laughing villain of the week. And he's not disposable either. I mean, he's got disposable things, but he's not a disposable villain. He has to be a Thanos or right before Thanos, because you're probably going to need Doctor Doom to fight you with Thanos or that galactic level threat. So you have to deal with that. The writers have to understand that this villain doesn't die. He's a threat to everyone and everything, and he can be an ally if you absolutely need to. You know, he's probably going to still backstab you. The Fantastic Four trailer was very promising. Very, very promising. The art style is great. That retro future style that Fallout was able to pull off adds a timelessness quality to it, kind of like the dark deco of the Batman animated series. Basically how the past thought the future would look. They seem to be making an attempt to focus on the family dynamic, which is a very good start. But Hollywood, Disney, and Marvel have changed a lot since his earlier productions. Hell, what saved Daredevil is the fact that Marvel Studios pretty much had little involvement in the Netflix shows. And, except for Iron Fist, it shows. There's no current day politics or messaging. They were just great shows written by people who knew the characters and knew what they wanted to do and how the characters would act. The FF needs an equal treatment. Not the same as Daredevil. I mean, obviously, they're not a street-level crime drama, but something in equal treatment that pays homage to everything and treats the characters with respect. Even if they do play up Sue Storm a little bit more. And, you know, with all the modernity they like to put into things, as long as she doesn't take away from too many of the other characters, be fine. The Tim Story movies did a good job of balancing things out. I mean, the female Silver Surfer thing still irks me. Galactus did have female heralds. And honestly, Galactus bringing them in now, I mean, that's like almost bringing Thanos in now. You know, Christopher Nolan did a wise thing by not putting the Joker in Batman Begins. Because that's just almost completing the story and not having anything else to lead into. Galactus really should be the end thing. He should be the thing they fight after they fight Doctor Doom. Actually, they should fight something before they fight Doctor Doom. That's here or there. But it shows promise. And with a little luck, they'll pull it off. And we'll have something of quality. You see, that's the thing. People think that we criticize to hate. And that's not entirely true. We hate what we see. We criticize because we want to see something better. And with a little luck, Marvel's getting that message way before Star Wars ever did. Or ever will. Marvel is never truly going to snap back to what it once was. I mean, there's the law of diminishing returns and the fact that they've just oversaturated garbage out there. I mean, ever since Endgame, for every great thing they put out, there's 5 that are horrible, that just turn people off. But maybe Daredevil Born Again and Fantastic Four First Steps put them back on the right course. And who knows? Maybe the rumors of Thunderbolts being a great movie will be true. They still don't really have a plan like they did before, but hey, you never know. I like to see Sebastian Stan get a paycheck. He's a great actor. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, or leave a comment below. Either way, I could really use some advice on how to do this a little bit better. Take care.